everybody. The rain has returned. It's only going to be 40 couple degrees today. And we will be staying in town tonight because unless it's pretty, unless it clears up after work, because tomorrow I don't have to be to work till like noon. And this is like the worst day to not come out here. I mean, like I said, if I stay in town tonight, I'll get up and go to the gym or something tomorrow. Give me something to do, but I really don't. Let's try this way out today. Yeah. A bunch of trash over there that's new. I don't know why people bring trash to the woods. You know what I mean? It's why. Harder to carry it out here than to a dump or, recycling center, whatever. I don't get it. But it's my work day. And I'll cry if I want to. But it only got down to like 40. Oh, somebody else is camped up tonight over here. And when they came in, he would get a rude awakening. He is parked in a shooting area. A lot of people go to target practice right there. I mean, they go all over the place around here, but that's a big spot. But all right, we're gonna head to work, figure out what we want to do tonight. If we stay in town, I have a spot that is nice for tonight, and I have to be up in the morning, so give me an excuse to go to the gym. Looks like a new carcass over there I've never seen. But alright, maybe we'll take a picture of that next time when I come in. Okay, well, we'll see you on the flip side. I gotta get off the forest road. But at least it's a cruddy day instead of a nice, beautiful one when I'm heading to work. All right, we'll see you guys on the flip side. Well, good evening, everybody. We are back in the woods. I'm very tired. Today was a very stressful day, and I decided it didn't really rain very much. I'm coming back out to the woods. I don't have to be to work till almost noon. But it was just one of those days, you know what I mean? So, we're out here in the woods. What that is. Go in there. I needed to come back out tonight. I needed to decompress. Like I said, one of those days. But I thought maybe I'd just tell you a little story about hiking again. Yeah, you guys seem to like them. And I enjoy telling them. Ask a hiker a story, let me tell you. But most people you meet and run into on trail are the best people in the world. More giving, it's amazing. When you get out on trail, your mindset just gets free. You become, I think in my mind, a better person. I know I became a better person on trail. But a lot of times, you meet people, excuse me, that are there to get whatever they can off you. And unfortunately, just like in any part of life, you meet the really good folks, you meet the people in the middle, and you meet the other side. So I just thought I'd tell you a couple in my mind, they're funny kind of stories because, like, really? You did that? So we'll start out with number one. Hiking in Virginia. It was hot as heck. I ran out of water with like 4.5 miles to go, 5 miles, I can't remember exactly. The spring wasn't there, and it was hot. So I bust out the last miles I need to go, and you get to town, and it's like a drop like this. It's like, if you're going southbound, how could you go up this thing, you know? But got there and went to the candy store and got some Gatorade as well. I saw some friends. They saw how parched I was. They grabbed me some water. Very nice people. We shared a place in the Shenandoah National Forest. I reserved a room. They said, sorry, we can't give it to you. The people won't leave. They cooked me to a cabin. It had 2 bedrooms, so I offered it for them to stay free of charge. They ended up buying me dinner. That was a good one. But as I regress to Virginia, again, drop down, and there's a park in town you can stay. I needed to get some gear that I had sent. No hotels in town, so I had to rent a car to get to a hotel, and then I would need to get to the post office. Well, this guy had been hiking around. He's like, hey, can I, get a ride as well? I'll chip in for the car and gas, blah, blah, blah. And it was like a 30-mile drive to the hotel. And then he wanted to be at the trailhead at like 7 in the morning. I did not plan to get up the next morning that early, but okay, I'll drive you back. So I drove him back. He throws me a 10 spot. I had to rent a car to get us both to the hotel. I was going to have to do that anyways. A 60-mile trip, then me have to get up a little early, way earlier. But okay. Another one, I was hiking with this guy, and I found out he's doing a lot of bad things on trail, and I'm really glad I got rid of him. I've talked about that on another video, but we got into town, and his card won't swipe. So I pay for his things he wants. The next morning, the guy is trying to buy drugs and stuff with like $1,000 he's got. So glad I got rid of that guy. A third little quick one. I was hiking with a couple. They were behind me. They wanted to catch up, and we wanted to hike together because I enjoyed, especially Stack Size. She's a great person. Joyride, yeah, not so much. He was an alright guy around, but again, he's one of those people trying to live off others. He had already gotten me, well, he gets me for a couple hotels later on. But we're getting ready to cross into the Washington border. And of course, I want to do it with friends who I thought were friends. So, okay, I'm going to stay. Another night, you guys catch up. Hotel's $100. I give up my king bed for those 2 folks, and I get a little caught. The next day, they give me $50. Well, first off, I gave you the bed, and there's 3 of us. Shouldn't it at least been, 3 ways? But nope, $50. Later on, the same guy tried to catch back up with me. I said, okay, I'll stay. Let you catch up. He catches up, stays. He's like, I got you at the next city. I get to the next city. He went ahead of me because it was pouring rain. I didn't want to climb high in elevation. It was cold. I said, I'm staying down low. He's like, okay, I'll meet you at the hotel. He booked it right out of there so he didn't have to pay back the hotels. It's, it's not that big of a deal, but those are some of the kind of folks you get on trail, Other folks, they're like, hey, I got the hotel room. It's like, no, I'll share. I'm staying here. I'll pay at least my half. I had another guy in Edna, California. He knocked on my door. And I know him and I love him. He's a great guy. But he's like, yeah, the front desk said I'm supposed to stay in here with you. I'm like, what? I love the guy. He's fun to hang out with. But he ended up just sharing my room and not paying me anything. It's, it's odd. But things are odd on trail. People are trying to hike. They don't have the funds, the resources, whatever. And I guess they just decide to mooch. But I wouldn't change being on trail for anything. I love hiking. And I love long distance hikes. They just are so amazing. And like I said, they change you as a person. They really do. They make you understand what's really important. Sorry, I have to stick out here so you can see me because I just load the fire a little bit. But yeah, I had to come out tonight to decompress. And I know sometimes you guys like my stories. So I thought I'd give you at least something. Tomorrow, we don't have to be to work till almost noon. Which, why be in town? So that's why I came out tonight. And like I said, I needed to decompress. Today was just one of those shows, you know what I mean? But I think everything worked out all right. Glad to be out here in the woods, enjoying a nice fire. Well, now the fire just died a little bit, but things happen. But it really didn't rain very much, so thought I'd come out. Tomorrow night, we're going to stay in town. I've got some bao buns I'm going to do tomorrow. See how those are. But guys, gals, thank you for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate it. And it helps the channel. And I enjoy putting these videos out for you guys. So, y'all have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors. Van life in the city. We'll see you tomorrow.